Good evening, everybody. Hell's Unicorn here once again, and for all interested parties, this is going to be a brief open letter to the Amazing Atheist. Yes, after about 4 years of not having anything to do with this fat pile of lard, I've decided to temporarily break my silence just to put him and to put the moronic kook fringe that he represents on notice. I am going to begin by saying the following, and this is going to be directed specifically at TJ himself. TJ, I'm going to begin this little dissertation here by telling you what I'm not going to tell you. I am not going to tell you that you are fat, because evidently you already know this, and everybody who subscribes to you know this. You are a fast food addict, and you love to eat stuff that's bad for you, so you'll probably die at a young age. This is common knowledge, so I'm not really going to talk about it all that much, because quite frankly, everybody knows it. It's a moot point. I am not going to call you stupid, because again, this is common knowledge. You know it, I know it, everybody subscribed to you knows it, and they also know that they themselves are also stupid, and thus again it is common knowledge. It is besides the point. I'm not going to call you a hypocrite, because again, you already know this, and all of the other hypocrites subscribe to you who also subscribe to your way of thinking already know this and accept this. It's common knowledge. Everybody knows it, so it is besides the point. But what I am going to tell you, TJ, and this is something that I hope I'm actually going to get a response out of you for, because I think this will actually get to you, since apparently nothing else does. You are responsible, TJ. Saying it flat out right now. You are responsible. Since the current administration, which you supported, not only with your vote, but with your open endorsement and with actual videos endorsing the policy, you are responsible for everything that has happened since the ascension of Barry Soetoro, aka Barack Obama, into office. The new wars, the expansion in Afghanistan, all of the people, innocent and guilty, that have died, you're responsible. The current economic carnage going on in this country, you're responsible. The individual who was implicated in the WikiLeaks scandal, which is now currently being held without trial in a secret prison, you're responsible for that also. You may claim that you are opposed to the idea of jailing and torturing whistleblowers, but you are responsible. The person that you supported that is currently in office holds the power of this man's freedom. By all good and necessary standards, no person should have any say over another person's freedom, but, as is common knowledge with other things, you think differently on this. Otherwise, you wouldn't vote and talk the way that you do. No, TJ, you are not stupid, you are not fat, and you are not a hypocrite. These are things that don't need to be said, so I'm not going to say them. You are, but it's besides the point. You are, however, responsible. And as far as I'm concerned, you're pond scum, along with everybody else who subscribes to your channel. I don't care what you do. I don't care what you say. All I care about is what you have done and how you continue to defend it. I'm not interested in your comedy, TJ, because you're not funny. You have almost 200,000 people who think otherwise because they are laboring under a very strong and utterly incurable sense of delusion. But rest assured, you are not funny. You are an unfunny, overweight mishmash of Carlos Mencia, Eric Cartman, and Homer Simpson, embodying all of the worst aspects of those three and none of the redeeming factors. Quite frankly, you are the perfect embodiment of everything that is wrong with this country. A fat, hypocritical, idiotic, and very responsible little man who has nothing to offer humanity. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul. With prudence to myself and benevolence to all of you, good evening.